Hey Nordic Deelights. This is Lotta from Nordic Deelights, and today it's my birthday. And I thought we should celebrate that with making a smörgåstårta. Such a classic party recipe that is, I think we can claim it's Swedish. I don't think anybody else does it in the world actually. They might copy it, but I think we are the creators. Basically, it's actually a layered sandwich cake where you can fill whatever you have at home or whatever luxury items you like, and it's perfect because it feeds a lot of people and it's done. You can keep it in the fridge, you can eat the day after, even better, and it lasts long. So what are we going to start with? I'm going to actually tell you, if you're wondering where I am. This doesn't look like a Swedish kitchen, and it's not, because I am in Bali, and this beautiful villa is called Villa Kampung. A friend of mine let me use this space to make this classic smörgåstårta, and as you can understand, Bali is quite a humid, so that's why the kind of not so much dressed for winter time as we are in just before Christmas. Anyway, so why I ended up in Bali was 15 years ago. I got a opportunity to come to Bali and pursue a lifelong dream of living abroad and becoming a business owner. So I left the cold with one husband, 2 infants and 3 suitcases, ended up here in Bali and pursued the dream of hospitality, co-founded a cafe, Cafe Smörgås in Sanur, still going. 2 years ago I started my own jewelry design, also inspired by my heritage, the Vikings. And this year, this hard year, we all have to kind of reinvent this ourselves. Nordic Delight was born, and that's because I love to cook, I love to connect, and I like to contribute. So it's a homage to where I come from, but I do it in this beautiful island called Bali. So let's start getting into it. I'm gonna teach you a little bit what it's all about, what a smörgåstårta looks like, what kind of ingredients we Swedes usually use, and if you want to have it in more detail, you're gonna get an email address and you can hit me up and we can do it one-on-one. So smörgåstårta we're doing today, it looks more like langgång as we call it in Sweden. I could do like this, I could put them together and it's a giant one, but I wanted to make 2 different styles of smörgåstårta today. And the shape, the form, it's totally up to you what your preferences are. I have loaf bread that I just sliced, and it's white toast bread, and it's a rye bread as well, to make it not too, a little bit more dense and heavier, a little bit more healthier, we could say. So one of the smörgåstårta I'm going to do today is a seafood version. So it's going to contain toastkagen, that's another Swedish classic mix. It's going to be topped with smoked salmon, and inside we're going to have a little bit of sour cream, mayonnaise, some spices, some eggs. So that's basically what that is about. The other one would be more of a cold cut version. So it's going to be a mix of ham in mayonnaise, sour cream on Dijon mustard. On top we're going to decorate a little bit more Mediterranean with salami, mixed olives, pesto, some red tomato and stuff like that. So it's 2 versions because I have 10 friends coming after this shoot to celebrate me, so I need to do 2. So this, I would say, these 2 lots will have 5 layers each. Definitely enough for 10 people if they're not super hungry and are in desperate of food or taking some home with them. This should be enough. So let's dig into it. The first thing you need to do is actually slice the bread and take off the edges, which I've already done. So the next step is actually to make the mixes. They're gonna go in between the layers here. So for this I need to do 1, 2, 3, 4 kind of difference. I can use the same, it's totally up to me, and that's what I think is so great with smörgåstårta, because it's up to your own flavors, what you like and put in between. So let's start with the Mediterranean style, I would say. So I'm going to do a couple of mixes. I'm coming back to you when I have them already kind of mixed up already, so you will see what it looks like to apply it. So where I am is actually in Seminyak in Bali, and beautiful friends of mine, they are in Sweden now, own this villa, and they let me use it to shoot this episode of Smörgåstårta. And they also let me have my friends here for a little a party, since it's my birthday. So this villa is also for rent, and you're going to see beautiful shots of it from my videographer. He's here now later on, mixed in the video, and you can book it. If you can get Bali, you should book it. So all the links going to be in the description box later on. So I'm using just an easy mixing bowl for something. For this mixture of ham, I will actually add a bit of Dijon mustard. This one has a bit of tarragon in it. My clever little spoon, I think, Nordic Delight, says cook, connect and contribute. It's actually a measuring spoon as well. So teaspoon. I would do maybe, could have taken a tablespoon, probably, depending on if you're keen on Dijon taste. Then I would actually go for some mayonnaise, not too much. We Swedes, we tend to like a little bit more sour. A couple of tablespoons. Sour cream, a couple of those too. And I'm a fan of cheese, cream cheese, so I would use that to try to mix this up. So we're getting to a nice little thick paste that we can actually spread as our first layer. So now I'm just gonna use something to mix it with. I think I can use this, let's see. And since there's gonna be so many different kind of layers, it's an idea is to kind of see that they go together. Would you put it on an open sandwich, as we do a lot of Sweden? We love sandwiches, morning, lunch, dinner. Will they go well together? Ham and mustard, we know, goes well together. You might not want to put anchovies to it. That may be for the seafood version. If you're unsure, maybe for anchovy people. So that's just an easy little mix. What I will do to this, I will actually add a little bit of basil. I think that's nice. Can? Yes, can. Not too much. Just gonna roll it up a little bit. And this is gonna be our first layer actually. Ja, de sitter där ute. That's all right. So first layer goes on. And the ideal thing is actually to put this in, to kind of layer the sandwich blocks the day before you're going to serve it, because then it can absorb it much better. Making a mess here, I don't have the right spoon. That's all right. Clean it up later. Don't be shy. It's nice with a thick layer. If you have thick slices of toast bread, I would say go for thicker layer. So that's one. I'm going to go with 2 layers of this eventually. But and then you just lay them in a pattern of if you prefer, as I do, dark and white bread. Next layer, what am I doing with this layer? I think I'm gonna do a pesto. So yeah, I'm gonna do the pesto layer. If you still have of this, just keep that aside. And for the pesto layer, I will actually use cream cheese. So go with the flow and just what you feel like is right for you. So I'm actually thinking we should just do 2 kinds of layer. So this will be cream cheese, and this is homemade pesto. Easy to make. If you don't want it, you can buy it, I'm sure, very easy somewhere. So this is just very handy because it's just nice flavors. They're going to go well together. So the pesto and the cream cheese goes well with ham and the Dijon. So that's the only thing you need to keep in mind, to kind of blend that it goes together when you take that bite. squeezy, lemon squeezy, right? Right, Siri?
Mm.
She challenged me to do a TikTok dance. They always do, and when I do it, then she gets embarrassed. But it's my birthday, so maybe I actually can do a TikTok today, Siri. Or you can do one and we can include it in the video. I should have a better spreading knife. But I'm not in my villa, so I don't really know where everything is. And the staff is very helpful, but they're hiding in their staff board and don't want to disturb us when we're shooting it. So I might take a break and get the better spreader out. A spatula or something. Siri is my runner, she go and checks. The beauty of being in Bali is that people say it, and it's kind of true. You have the possibility to be on holiday every day if you want. I mean, it's hard work. You have a business, you need to work on it, but weekends can be pretty fun. Second layer done. Get the white on. Oh, I'm going back to the layer with ham and Dijon, but I'm actually going to add on some sun-dried tomato in this one. Just because I can, and this is actually semi-dried, so they're already soft, which is important. If you buy the sun-dried tomato from the store, make sure that you soak them in warm water, 10-15 minutes, and then they get soft again. This one I've done it in the oven here, so that's fine. I'll take that out of the box here. So Nordic Deelights started with actually this crazy year, the sea virus. We all had to be creative and innovative. And I love cooking, so why not make the most of it? And so I started doing Zoom lessons. I cook with people all over the world. We book a Zoom meeting and then choose a dish, Scandinavian dish, and then we cook it all on site. And it's super happy, and it's also a very nice way to connect with people that you would never else, get to know. And also I do home parties, hen parties, home parties, teach people how to do an easy three-meal course, or have some fancy canopies for that reception they're gonna have, or something like that. And I also do, I'm very proud of that, that's coming next year. I'm actually gonna do my mobile 80 meals around Bali, where I'm gonna find places with local people and cook their favorite recipe with a Scandinavian twist. And hopefully those videos will highlight that, we're here in Bali, we're struggling, but we're trying. So that's the whole purpose. All right, it's moving fast. Almost second layer. I still have my pesto cheese cream. I wonder if I should put in, and that's the way to go. You can change your mind, you can actually. So this is my way of doing it. My way, and that's, I have one collection in my archery jewelry design that's called Your Way. It's based upon the Icelandic symbol of Vegvisa. It's supposed to lead you your way. The Viking used it a lot, and I embraced it. I think that's a pretty cool statement. Finding your way, going your way. Look at this! I managed to make the cake and talk at the same time. I think that's actually itself is a celebration. It looks a mess. That's alright. I'm not a professional, but I know what I'm doing. Right, so the sides looks empty. We're gonna do another mix, and that's gonna hold the decoration of salads and herbs, and on top then we're gonna put up olives and some fancy varied salami stuff. I'm just gonna clean these up, and then I'm gonna let you know how it looks like when it's almost finished. So I got my beautiful daughter with me, and she's gonna help me to decorate the first sandwich cake, the smörgåstårta that we did Mediterranean style. Ham and Dijon and pesto and some tomato inside, and we're gonna actually decorate it, top it with some cherry tomatoes, some olives. You better make sure they don't have a pit in them, otherwise we'll be sending people to the hospital. We don't want that on my birthday. I'm actually gonna go for those who doesn't have the kalimata. We can eat on the side, I think. So Siri, what do you think? What do you think of smörgåstårta?
It looks really good.
So you were only like 2 years when we moved to Bali, so you're pretty much half Balinese. You like the Indonesian food, right?
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah.
But smörgåstårta, you know the Swedish classic dishes that we have. We have a restaurant, so I mean, kind of used to that. So what are we gonna use on top? We're gonna use egg, olives, cherry tomatoes, salami, and some cheese, maybe. What do you think?
Yeah.
What do you think? Should we do something fancy with the salami thing?
Yeah, we can make like roses or something.
So the fun thing with the smörgåstårta is that you can actually do it as you wish, as your artistic side tells you.
So get creative.
Get creative. Follow your own rule, heart, whatever. And we're gonna come back when it's actually ready, so you can see what it looks like. We're back. I changed order. This is my youngest daughter, Sara, and she's gonna finish the other smörgåstårta that we made, and that was actually seafood. So that we had smoked salmon and the Skagen mix in between the layers. I didn't let you see all the details in it, but you get the hang of it. And if you want the recipe and secret to it, hit me up with an email. So Sara, go ahead, decorate it as you wish. We have some salad, some cucumbers, some smoked salmon. We're gonna have some eggs on it and maybe 1 or 2 cherry tomatoes. Go ahead, go for it.
Okay.
So start with the to cover the edges. And Sara, you were only 2 months when you moved to Bali with me and your father, right?
Yes.
So see, it was 2 years and you were only
2 months.
2 months, 3 months. I think you were 3 months. Yeah,
Nice.
almost 3 months. So you're more or less, you know, Balinese, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What is good with Bali?
People and the food. Mostly the food.
So what do you think about your heritage, the Swedish food, the Viking food?
Swedish food's the best.
Ooh.
Of course.
So smörgåstårta is something that you actually like,
Yeah.
not only to decorate. So I'm just doing some kind of improvised smoked salmon roses here. I know my chef is watching me now, and he'll probably be disappointed in how I executed this. All right, it's homemade, and all my friends are here. Celebrate this. I can hear them drooling. I think they want to try it. That's done. I prepared some roses for you to decorate and some cucumber, and we're gonna finish up with some dill. They actually poured me one of this cold glögg, because we're in Bali, we don't want to drink hot glögg, so this is cold glögg. So happy birthday to me. Thanks for helping out. Oh, you have one. You cannot. Yum. Look pretty. So what are your interests, Sarah? You like to
Bake.
sketch, right?
Yeah.
Bake and sketch. That's good. The older one, Siri, she likes to cook, right? So that's got it covered. You know, my retirement is done. Just call one for dinner and the other one for dessert.
Yep.
How is it going? I think we need to have a kind of parallel, because otherwise people's gonna fight over the smoked salmon when they cut this. So can we kind of do on each side the roses?
Oh.
So how many of the friends here have tried smörgåstårta before, or have not? I would say 1, 2. Christina? Christina is from Finland. You have smörgåstårta in Finland, Christina?
Sorry?
You have smörgåstårta in Finland? I think you stole it from us, right? But we have 2 French people. You know, French people, you have your eyes on you, and they're gonna try smörgåstårta for the first time. See what they think. So this is a dish we has as a go-to every kind of big, what do you call it? Graduation party, or you have another kind of big celebration, and you have a lot of people, you don't want to spend time in the kitchen. Smörgåstårta can be done, store in the fridge, boom, take it out, people are happy. Right, Sarah?
Yeah. If there's shrimp.
How is it going with the roses?
Oh, someone ate one.
I didn't see it. I think we're almost done. What do you think?
One more little rose.
You want to make one yourself? Go for it. Use all of it. So both of my daughters have helped me out. It's my birthday, as I told you 100 times. I'm super happy in this Villa Kampung. Can we get a shout out to the staff? Where's the staff? Staffnya, Villa Kampung. Ikut videonya ya. Come. Come. Cepat. Beautiful people helping out in Villa Kampung at your service. If you rent this villa, you should. You're gonna have it, 24/7. 24/7. Thank you so much for helping out today.
Welcome.
Suksema.
Bali.
So top it up some deal, and I think we're done, right? As we go on the flight. Ooh, I'm so excited. It's almost like I want to do a TikTok dance, but Siri was kind of afraid that I should on camera, so I wanted to do it off camera. I think that's it. We're just gonna finish up with some dill on the end, and there you go. 2 smörgåstårta in one fly. It's my birthday, and I'm not gonna cry, so I'm not gonna have that problem, but I'm gonna have a drink. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye. Hej då.